Because number for goal contribution in the domestic league is almost equal.
Yeah, the two strikers is definitely a possibility. Because they play with 3 defenders, they play with 3 centre-backs, and if you look at the last match where Athibitisha was a lot of the time isolated with a vertical pass into him, and he had the defender marking him and the 2 other centre-backs that really closed him down, and he was a little bit isolated. So it's just in relation to which players we want to affect on their last line. If you want to play 2 strikers, maybe they then have a sweeper in behind. If you want to play another 2 players closer to the centre-backs, or you then forcing one of the centre-backs to jump, and then you create the space behind. So 2 strikers is definitely an option, because we saw it in the last match where Athibitisha was a little bit isolated, and maybe to start with 2 strikers, there is a possibility. To start with Mokwala and Athibitisha is a possibility. Mashaka is there as well. So I'm not going to tell you now what I'm going to do, but all of these questions, of course, we've been working on. All of these things in relation to, okay, we want to score early. Of course, that is the target. If you don't score early, if it comes to half-time and it's 0-0, or if you go behind, what are the mechanisms we're going to use, and what are the plans? The scenarios already have been trained, have been spoken about, have been worked on. So it's a game that all our players are clear in relation to what is required, and football is not just turning on a light, let's score 2 goals in the first half. I'd love to, and we hope we do, and to score even more in the first half, but there are always those scenarios that what if, are we going to put 3 strikers, are we going to put 4 strikers, are we leaving ourselves vulnerable? How are we going to create chances, in which areas are we targeting? So a lot of detail that has gone in, and a lot of scenario talking and creation, what we've been preparing the players for. Because the referee has a big job tomorrow. Number 1, the referee's job is to make sure that at least the ball in play can be 16 minutes, which is normal on average for a team playing a football match. And of course, Al-Masri, we will be on the ascendancy, we'll create a chance, the second chance, and the goalkeeper will go down. And how long does the referee allow the goalkeeper to go down? How much time does he add in relation to that? They want to break the momentum of our attack. So these are the things also we prepare the player. Don't lose your head, don't become frustrated. Stick to the task, focus on the next action, go into your positions, and let's attack them again. But like I said, the referee, the 4th official, in relation to adding up this time, maybe there's a VAR call that takes 6 minutes. Is he going to add that time in behind, or will we fall into Al-Masri's traps and only have a match playing 40 minutes of football? That is not, I think, in the... I think we need a strong ref to be able to allow us to play the football match in relation to the time that is allocated for it. I think I just addressed that in the last point, where these scenarios are going to be important. Have we scored already? Are we leading 1-0? Maybe we need to score another one to get to penalties. We need to score 2 more. Are we then in the second half going with 2 or 3 strikers, or pulling 1 striker, or putting an extra midfielder on? Or in relation to what is going to be needed in the time, what scenario or what actions are happening within the game, what are they doing, what have they planned? Are they playing a 4 defense line with both wingers falling back, making a 6 defense line? And that will inform me and my technical team to be able to act and react accordingly. And sometimes in the last match it looked like we didn't make any changes, but there were a lot of tactical changes within the game. There were a lot of positional swaps, there were a lot of fullbacks coming inside, fullbacks being a little bit deeper within the game. So in the first 10 minutes, for instance, there was already 2 different formations being played in the first 15 minutes where we had to swap it up already. So although you don't see a substitute a lot of the time, there are a lot of structural changes within the game to give us the advantage. You don't create 18 moments and these 18 shots, although off target, 6 on target or 7 on target, but there were even better moments where we could have created big chances. And And these are due to the structural changes within the team, and don't be fooled that in this game is going to require a lot of changes, a lot of adaptations within the game, and sometimes that's making a triple sub, and sometimes I allow them to do the job and I take all the pressure on myself, and I'll continue to do that no matter what the results. I think you don't come to a big club like Simba without knowing that responsibility. In relation to the chances created, like I said, the amount of chances we created in the last game, we need to create more. I can only hope that we create bigger, clearer chances for the players to be able to convert. If you talk about our meetings and our preparation for this week, there was one meeting where we spoke about rest defense, where we spoke about defensive actions where they can hurt us, because it's very important to keep a clean sheet. But there was two very important meetings as to how to create chances, how to put numbers into the correct areas to be able to create more chances. Our players converting, I trust them. I know we try to create the mentality that if you miss the first chance and you're running into the near post, don't stop running into the near post because you're afraid of missing the second chance. No, keep making the run, keep putting yourself into the position. So that is clearly, sometimes it's a positional, a structural positional to create these chances. Sometimes, and these are the finer details we had to work on and speak about and work on in the training session, where to position ourselves to be able to create more chances and to create better, clear-cut chances. And I trust the players that they are able to then go out, and I know our fans will be behind us from the first minute, because it's going to be a high-intensity game, that's for sure. Where we need them the most. If you haven't yet bought your ticket, go and buy your ticket. Or if you don't get a chance today, go and buy your ticket tomorrow morning before the game, and bring your family and come and witness an exciting game where the players are going to give their all to make this club and to make them proud. He to Kuvuka.